So Nicole talked today about the ketone diet. So we'd like to explain a little bit more with that and begin to put a few more pieces of the puzzle together here for you. Here's what's interesting about having a good life coach, a health coach, is that she begins to understand what you're going to be presented with and what kind of possibilities might exist when you go through those processes. It's nice to have somebody behind you say, are we doing okay? And she's going to reassure you that you are doing the right thing, or if not, we make those corrections and make sure we get your needs covered and taken care of. So I'd like to have Nicole explain actually what that looks like when you come in here and she starts coaching you through this process.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Dr. Jack. So when you're coming in, and we've talked about your needs, we're also going to be looking at any nutritional deficiencies. So one of the things that can come up, and probably the most common, is somebody having gallbladder issues or somebody without a gallbladder.
Right.
They can't necessarily just jump right in and do a keto type diet
Right.
because of the fat, and the body can't process it. So we want to make sure that you're supported
Right.
with that. Other things that can come up with is dealing with extreme cravings,
Right.
things like that. We want to make sure your thyroid's supported as well,
Right.
and that your elimination is supported.
Right.
As you go along through a keto type diet, because you're not eating as much, or if you start doing intermittent fasting especially, you're not taking in as much, you're not going to be eliminating as much.
Right.
So the important part of having a coach with this is somebody to talk to about, hey, I've got this going on, I've got that going on.
Right.
We're going to do an examination and make sure that your body can handle processing the fats, make sure that your liver can handle all of the toxins. There's a lot of toxins stored in the fat.
Right.
So we want to make sure that that's not going to be a problem for you.
Right. I understand that, and it just makes perfect sense. As you and I have talked about this, Nicole, all the way along the way, when we've seen this so many times with people, they start making changes, and when your body makes changes, something's going to happen. Geez, I feel nausea. I feel my bowels aren't working. Geez, I didn't sleep well last night. Is that bad? What's nice when you come back and say, you can email Nicole or give her a phone call, and she can say, okay, tell me what's going on and why is that going on? Oh, here is why that's happening. We talked about that, but remember you didn't remember that? So she can now reiterate what she talked about and put that in perspective for you and say, okay, we're doing fine. It's exactly what you should expect. We're on our way.
Exactly.
What I like personally about that, again, all the way along the way, we're going to make life changes. This is a life changer for you. We know that. We know whenever you're making life changes, again, you haven't been there before. Nicole has. And so she knows where you're going to come up to next. And so it's okay. Here's where we're going to go with next.
Exactly. One of the things I wanted to briefly mention is there's a lot of information out there on the internet,
Right.
which I have spent hours and hours perusing and seeing who has what. And the part about making this personal is it gives you somebody directly
Right.
to go to and say,
Right.
okay, why isn't this working?
Right.
And because of the way we are able to set you up with looking for any nutritional deficiencies, we can handle those things before they become a problem.
Right.
And then you don't get discouraged and go, well, this didn't work.
Right. Agreed.